Dot is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC. Heading to Las Vegas? Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate? From city view lofts, high-rises, lakefront villas, mountain view homes, and all types of residential properties Vegas has to offer. Follow Mia to the road of your dreams to home ownership. Call 702-281-9063 or visit www.benjaminamiacasino.com. Mia is also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. With Mia Casino, you can be sure you get real estate with integrity.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
It's a lunch hour in Vegas, and we're on the dot with Dot and Mia here on PHLV Radio.
Hi everyone, it's 12 o'clock on the dot. Welcome. Esther is going to join me today, but I see her. I don't know if she has audio, but this is Mia Casino. Benjamin.
I hear you.
Hi, Mia. Hi, Butch.
Hey, finally. Oh dear.
Love you, Dad. Yay.
Hi.
You got through the storm and rain and whatnot, right?
Oh, who's that?
Yes.
Who's that?
I'm a ghost. Hi, Dad. I'm so glad you're
Hello.
here.
I know, right? The rain stopped, but my Zoom is not working from the laptop. So I don't know what's going.
Okay, all right. That's
I
good.
do not know. Hello, everyone.
Hey, I'm so glad you're here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. It's raining. Oh,
Well, the rain stopped. So just now, like just now.
there. I told you I have an angel.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
see you're using your iPhone.
Oh,
Yeah, it
This
says iPhone.
Sino yung nagsasalita ngayon? Sino yan, Doc? May ghost tayo. Sino yun?
ano. I
Okay.
have an angel
You have
too.
an
Okay,
angel.
take it away. Take it away.
Sino ba yung nagsasalita ngayon? Hindi pa nai-introduce eh.
Na nga.
Sige na. Punta nga natin. Introduce na ba? Well, it's his second time here.
Alright. So you might be.
And then sabi niya gusto niya daw Actually, sabi na niya yun last year. Gusto niya mag-guest co-host. A dream come true na sa
Good job. Go
Yeah.
for it.
You have to send me a certificate.
Yeah. Huwag ka maingay, hindi ka pa na-introduce.
So what?
Is Mr. Manolo Butch Salcedo. Wait, ang intro, wala pa. Hindi pa pa rin. Is, sandali, certified tax, certified, ano nga? Ayan, nawala na ako. Certified public accountant, NAX. Ano ka nga? Summa cum laude ka ba?
Cum lang, cum.
Cum laude from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Ano pa? Tax preparer and the expert tax preparer, Manolo Butch Salcedo. Ayan na, pwede ka na magsalita.
Pwede na? Oh, okay, so it's nice to be around for the second time.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, sure. Doing this with such excellent and admirable people like Mia and Dot and the rest of the gang.
Yo.
Ang haba ng buhok ko.
Yeah.
What did the shirt say, that? Nakalagay. Stay?
Pardon me?
What does your shirt say? Stay? You wanna stay? No, don't stay.
No, it says, what's that? Stay quarantined.
Stay
weird. Yeah.
Stay weird.
I thought it says stay quarantined. No?
Kala ko stay and eat.
No, I don't know quarantine. I don't know how to spell quarantine, so don't give me that word.
Stay in Iloilo. No, don't stay in
Spell
Iloilo.
quarantine.
Ano na lang. Stay enclosed.
Ito lang. Stay weird lang.
Stay weird.
Stay weird.
Oh boy.
Okay, so what's going on?
Are you gonna
Tax
save us?
season next week.
Yes, it is. It is. And it's
Which is our topic. Save us.
Who's gonna save you, Mia?
Si Butch nga eh. Save us from this
Oh, sige,
inflation.
good.
Diba?
Ay, oo, sige, Butch.
Oo.
Save us from the inflation.
Mia came up with this. What's that? Deflating inflation with some calculations or something like that.
Yes, deflating.
Do you wanna go right ahead into that, or is there something else?
Yes.
That's our topic.
Go right ahead.
How was your trip?
O,
How
di
was
ba
your trip to the Philippines? Was it
you
smooth? Smooth going to
Well, if you want to be literal about it, the roads are smoother now than they used to be here in Iloilo City. The weather, I love the weather because I love the weather when it rains because it's very cool, but the humidity most of the time, it's draining me. I could come back as a raisin or a prune when I get back there.
What about going through the airport when you land? I mean, I think a lot of people are also interested in finding out firsthand, how they are. Just, quick sidebar, maybe, I don't know. So a lot of people are planning to go home.
When I arrived in February, Butch, it was, from my point of view, it was mayhem. It was very chaotic because there's no system. There's no consistency in the system. How many papers are you showing the authorities and who are you showing them to? There's the IATF. There are the health officials, plus the immigration officials, plus the airport and the Philippine Airlines people. So it was very chaotic for me, especially when I traveled. I traveled with my senior mom. She's 83. So You know, there's only one person pushing the two wheelchairs. I had to take a wheelchair as well, so I could pass through the same route as she passed
Oh,
at
wow.
the airport. So it was not smooth at all.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's my experience with. That's just my airport experience.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's really nice to hear from directly from somebody who went through,
Mhm.
bad or good, at least you have an idea what's going on.
Mhm.
Because I heard a lot of people are planning to, travel with the, restrictions, a
But
lot
the
of them
restrictions
being
have
a lot
lifted
easier. Yeah. Yeah, a lot.
right now. So I'm leaving next week. Just about this time, so I won't be on air next week because I'll be on the air
Okay.
literally.
All right.
And
Okay.
the restrictions are, some of them are lifted. I have to
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out
yeah.
for sure tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are, like I said, planning to, make that trip. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Mia, what do
So
you want to
now
do now?
you didn't have to quarantine anymore?
Pardon me?
You didn't have to quarantine anymore?
No, because I took the injection.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I
Not
did
even
not. Yeah, if I did not take it, I would have had to quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Uh, I believe that right now they need two things. One is RT-PCR, not the antigen, right? The RT-PCR, lab-based negative result taken within 48 hours before you leave the country of origin.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
Correct.
you need that to show to the pre-flight, before you board.
Mm.
And then also your 2 doses of vaccination. I think that's all they need.
I only had one.
But it's okay. It was okay.
Well,
It's
it was
okay because acceptable is Johnson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay.
good at the
Yeah,
one
okay. If it was Moderna or
Pfizer.
Pfizer, then you would have the 2 doses. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Not,
Mhm.
not
Alright.
even home quarantine, Dot.
So no quarantine
No.
for me. I missed the quarantine by about 9 days.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They removed the quarantine. Right.
Nice.
Yes. So how is it there? No more masks, no more nothing.
No, no. They lifted the mask mandate wherever, indoors or outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course,
In the whole of Nevada?
yeah.
How many states
Oh,
have
I
no
don't know.
masks?
I'm not sure.
No.
Let's just say virtually every place is no mask mandate.
In the whole of the US, all the 50 states?
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say basically that's what it is now in the United States. No distancing, no blah blah blah. But of course, the private places, they can impose mask and quarantine and
Mhm.
distancing.
Mm. Okay.
Posted
All
on
right.
They
Okay.
can. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All righty. So you were talking about inflation, and it's shocking here because the price per liter is about, I'm not very sure, I'm not very accurate with my data, but per liter it increased to about 12
16.
from 5 to 12 pesos.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that too. Yeah. I haven't seen a reliable data on that, but a couple of days ago, some friends in the Philippines were talking about hitting 60, 70 per liter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you multiply that by, let's say, if you multiply that by, let's just say, for instance, just to give some numbers, right? Perspective. So let's say 70 pesos. It's at about 3.78 liters per gallon. You're talking about 264 pesos. Let's just divide by 50. That's about $5.30 per gallon.
Yes.
So that perspective,
Correct.
yeah, compare that
Yeah.
to Las Vegas. Where are we now? Like 4 something. So
$5 already.
go ahead.
It's $5. It's the same.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5. What did I say? $5.30 something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's this.
Yeah.
It's the same now.
That is at 70 per liter.
It's $5 now. When I left, it was only like 3 point something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I know.
why. That's why we need Butch.
That's
Okay, so what do we do, Butch?
all right.
How
Okay.
do we-
All right. So let's go right in there. Okay. So let's see. Where do I start? IRS, the statistics from IRS says that the average refund for people right now is about $3,500.
Mhm.
It's average refund. So what does that mean? It means that you have that money, right, at the end of the year. Now, because of inflation, during the year, you might be running out of cash to pay your bills. So instead of waiting for the end of the year to get that $3,500, what you can effectively do is actually go to your HR and change your withholding. With the 9 months going into the end of the year, that's about another $400 a month. So basically what I'm saying is, if you expect refund at the end of 2022, why not get that refund during the year?
Is that possible?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Let me
Absolutely
write that.
possible by, going to your HR and changing your withholdings.
Changing the what?
Your
Withholding.
federal withholdings.
Okay. Mhm.
Changing your federal withholdings. If you act now, there's a very good chance that your first pay in April, they're going to adjust your withholding. So again, like I said, that's with the average refund of about $3,500. You divide that by 9 months, you have another $400 in your pocket every month. So that's one way
Mhm.
to actually have more cash, during the year. Number 2.
Okay.
Yep. Number 2 is you can check with your tax preparer. Because if you are qualified, you can claim exemption on your pay, and they will not deduct any federal income tax.
Claim exemption on what?
On federal withholding.
Oh, really?
You can do that. I mean, of course, obviously, this does not apply to people with high earning people, right? But then, who is mostly affected with the inflation? It's those that are not earning, as
Mhm.
much as the others. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is also related to your withholding, whereby if you can check with your tax preparer, and there, I think there are two qualifications that you have to meet to claim exemption, which means that you don't get any federal income tax withholding. So that will give you more money in your pocket every year.
Okay.
All right. Any questions? I mean, you won't
Okay.
believe this tax season, I've got a couple of people whose withholding is already to the tune of 6,000, 7,000. Okay, they may be coming from some of their withholdings, right? So why wait at the end of the year to get that money if you can use that, as you go
Sure.
through the year? Yeah. You go through this year, if you're
So
with
when
cash.
you change it, I have a question, Butch. When you start changing the withholding, when do you do that?
You can do it anytime. You can do it anytime. You reach out to your HR, and they're going to give you a form called the W-4. That's a certificate
W
of withholding. Yeah,
W.
W-4. Yeah, yeah, and they should be able to guide you. If not,
How exactly do you express your wish to your HR?
oh, you fill out
How
you
do
fill
you-
out that form. You fill out that form because in that form, I mean, you remember you say there, you're married or you're single, and it's not unusual for people, even if they're married and even if they have dependents, right? They put
Mhm.
their single, no dependents, because they're using that as a piggy bank. So that at the end of, so that every pay, a lot more than is necessary is taken from their pay. So it gets accumulated to the end of the year. And then there you go. That's their piggy bank. But then, of course, during time of inflation, when people are cash strapped or they're running out of cash to pay the bills, so they need that money throughout the year. So why wait there, right? Why wait there? You can use that now by increasing your net pay every pay period.
Oh, that's very, yeah, it makes sense. Mhm.
Right. And then again, like I said, go ahead.
So at the end of, so by the time next tax refund season comes,
You probably don't get
they won't-
anything.
you won't get anything,
You don't get
right?
anything,
Not,
but
not that
but it helped you throughout the year.
throughout the year.
Yeah, because what actually happens is that when people are running out of cash to pay their bills, what do? They use their credit cards. Credit cards is
Ah.
high
Or-
interest bearing
Yes.
debt. Without realizing you're paying 13, 15, 18, 20%.
True.
Okay.
True. All right.
All right. So
Oh, yeah.
and then to review, the second one would be claiming exemption. So again, you can reach out to your tax preparer if you qualify. Okay, you can submit that form, the same form, W-4.
Mhm.
You can submit that to your HR, and you can right there at the top, exempt. Just write the word exempt on that form, W-4, and they will stop withholding any federal income tax from your pay.
What would make you exempted? What would make a person?
It's not really so technical, but you can just look at page 1 of your tax form, and it's in there. All right, it's in there. Yeah, I kind of like don't want to get into something very technical.
Okay.
But
All
you
right.
only have to look at a couple of lines there, and
All
your
right.
tax preparer should be able to help you out.
And see if you are exempted.
If you're exempt, yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's good. Helpful.
All right, so let me jump into the third one.
And do we have questions from our listeners, our viewers, or Kuya Yo from the website? If we have questions. Okay.
All right. Okay, so let me jump to number 4 on my list here. Number 4 is I personally I also have idea on people having some savings account and CDs. I mean, the last few years, they're earning meager amounts, 1%, maybe less than that. So if you need money, why not dip into that? Use that as against, again, using your credit cards. So, so you have money in the bank, savings, interest-bearing savings account or CD, certificate of deposits, earning what, 1%? And then you don't have enough cash because of the inflation. You use your credit card. This one is earning 1%. This is you're paying 15% your credit card. Doesn't make any sense.
Correct.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I would withdraw that, but not your retirement money. There's always there are people are going to be, shouting at you once you're touching your retirement income when you're not supposed to. So use your savings account, use your CDs, use your, low interest bearing deposits as opposed to using credit cards. It's so, it's so tempting to use your credit card rather than going to the bank, probably deposit, withdrawing your savings or your CDs, because credit cards is just right there in your pocket, But
Yes, that happened to me. That mindset showed up for me yesterday when I was, I offered to pay for something. I forgot. So I said, I don't know right now. I did not check I did not check my debit card, how much was in it. And I had the credit card.
Yeah.
So I said, if I use my debit card and I didn't have enough money, it will just say, you don't have enough, right? I will just have that notification. If I use my credit card, they wouldn't care. They would love it if I use my credit card. See? So, I'm not sure exactly what I did with that. I think I used my debit and just, okay, let's find out. I'll find out. So you're correct. You're right. Really makes sense.
It's always easy to people to pull out their credit cards, So,
Right.
if you have some money somewhere, look into that and see, and just get that zone where, when things are a lot better, you can replenish those depleted savings. And
right, correct. Especially if you're
takes some effort.
traveling abroad. Yeah. Good.
Takes some effort.
Especially traveling abroad.
Yes.
When there's when internet is not that reliable. So when do you get to check how much money you have? Because online banking is not. Well, I can check from my data or from my connection, but it's not all the time reliable. So you gotta have
traveling abroad can also be costly if you're not. Yeah, if you're not, careful, because I know that some credit card companies charge you, extra for foreign currency, foreign currencies. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Foreign currency. Yeah. Okay. Well, what else?
Here's one.
Any questions?
Yeah. Well, here's one thing I found out. My sister said, do not withdraw from the ATM. She said, just I will give you cash, I'll give you pesos. She said, do not get pesos from your ATM card because the charges it's 250 pesos.
Wow. Yeah.
Per withdrawal. 200 pesos is like what? $5. Like $5. Like $5
True.
per wipe, right? And then I thought, she said, then I said, how do I repay you? She said, send through Zoom, XOOM.
Yes.
If I send through Zoom, I don't know how much they're charging now, but when you use pesos, it's about $7 per charge, as against 4.99 charge for sending in dollars. So you have to you have to, between sending online and actually physically going to, remittance offices. Yes, and the maximum I can withdraw online from the ATM is only 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos. How much is that in dollars? That's the maximum for $200 that I withdraw on from the ATM. That's $5 charge service fee or whatever is that. If I sent money through Zoom, which is I don't know how much the ceiling is. I think it's about $3,000, something like that. So there's also a percentage. You got to do a little math there.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the exchange rate now, Dot?
What is that?
What's the exchange rate now?
I have no idea. I'm just stuck at 50 pesos per
For easy
$1.
calculation.
It's easy.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So
Okay,
moving
go
along,
ahead.
I don't know about this, Mia, but you can probably look into. It's not a terrible idea to do some refi if you have a house.
And that's what
Okay, if you're cash strapped. Okay. Yeah.
the
I mean,
benefit
it's not.
of owning a home.
Yes, that's the benefit of owning a house, and you have to, of course, nobody else to contact but my queen of real estate, Mia Casino.
I was gonna inject that. The benefit of
She's my new queen. All right. Okay. So refi has always been there. You have equity, blah blah blah. I mean, it's a lot of things to consider, but when you're really cash strapped and assuming that you have done your homework, it's not a bad idea, right?
yeah.
The rates are still low. Again, you need the money. As opposed to using your credit cards, which is widely used, you know that. So, sidebar, refi. I've been asked this a million times. Is it worth to refi? There's a number of there's a number of numbers that can interplay to make that decision. But to make it simple, let's put it this way. You want to, because people are worried about the cost, right? All right. So follow this. If I refi my house and it costs me $3,600, which is not, far off from the reality, right?
Yeah.
$3,600, the cost to refi.
Mhm.
If I save $100 every month,
Yeah.
that's $1,200 a year. So you go 3,600 divided by 1,200. In 3 years, you recover the cost, right?
Yes.
So if you live in that house after 3 years, then you are gaining from refining. So really the question is, how long will it take me to recover the cost? If it will take me 3 years to recover the cost, and I expect to be there for 5 years, go ahead. This is as simple as that. But if it will take you 5 years to recover, and you only think that you're gonna be there for 3 years, there's no point. You're gonna be selling it. You'll not be able to recover your cost of refinancing. So the question is, how long will it take me to recover the cost of refinancing by my monthly savings? Is that clear enough?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I'm on the end of my list here for deflating the inflation. Wow, that's nice, Mia. Okay,
Nice.
my fifth one is negotiating our recurring bills. Let me start with the cable and internet. This is a personal experience. My even before this inflation, or there was already inflation, but we were not feeling it. We were not feeling it. The last previous year, it wasn't really that crazy. So my cable internet is provided by this company without mentioning, and I ended up paying 188 as opposed to 230 by just calling and trying to tried to speak with the right person.
I don't know, but I'm sure a lot of people know this. You know, you call one company, you talk to Mr. A or Miss A, and they tell you this, and you call and they tell you another. And they tell you about this promo that they have, and then the next time you call, it's another promo they're talking about. So I'm saving a lot from some 230 to 180 is what I'm paying right now.
Yeah.
Car
Smart.
insurance. Car insurance. Even if it's not this crazy period of inflation, what I do every year is this, and believe it or not. Every year I fax or email to at least 3 insurance companies. And some people are, they hesitate to do this because when they call, they ask you a lot of things, right? They ask you a lot of things. Okay, all right, you want to change your insurance company. So what's your coverage right now? It's comprehensive, your deductible, crazy things that people are. This is what I do. This is my current one.
Mhm.
It's the declaration, and it tells you everything about your current car insurance. What I do is I blacked out the dollar amounts because this is what my current insurance company is charging me. What's left are the description of your policy, like your bodily injury, liability, medical expense, blah blah blah. You send this to them, and they come back to you with the dollar amounts, and you can just compare.
Okay.
You don't have to answer their questions. You don't have to, because they start people asking you, are you insured by or against uninsured and uninsured motorists? I mean, how can you? You don't even know what it means. Right? What's your liability? Is it third party? Is it comprehensive? So get a copy of that, black out the dollar amounts, and you send this to them so you can compare apple to apple, and they will see what kind of coverage you have. They come back to you with the dollar amounts. Compare.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, I'm saving not every year, of course, but I would say over the last 5 years, I've saved at least $2,000
Oh, that's good.
moving
Uh-uh.
from one, company to another.
Yes.
But quite honestly, I've been stuck with this insurance company because they can't beat the rates.
Okay, that's good.
They can't beat the rates. So this takes out the problem of talking to the agent and asking you all these questions when you have no idea about.
Yes.
This is called the declaration, the policy declaration. It's got all the details of your car insurance policies.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's very helpful. Thank
Fax
you
it
so
to
much.
them, fax it to them, email it to them. Yeah, I'm telling you that they will answer 99% of their questions.
Okay.
Matter if the car is leased or owned in terms of insurance? Do you know?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Because what they're insuring against is the risk of the driver and, of course, the cost of the car.
Repair. Oh, sabagay, if it's leased, they will fix it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that's very helpful.
That's all I got.
Those are 5 tips for the first. I don't know what time it is now. I have nothing. Oh. No, I mean for a break. Is it for a break? We did not have a break.
Are you done with your list, Butch?
Yes, I am.
I have more.
Good.
I need more.
Please.
Kasi sige, can I add?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
What about some typical or not typical, maybe some write-offs that we're not aware of?
such as.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what? Okay, write-offs. Let me see what kind of write-offs we have.
Yung mga not so typical nga eh.
Right. Well, you always have.
Hindi namin
I mean, when you Google, they would say, all right, you get this trouble. Is it some crazy things, I read like you want to go to a place, right? Really for something else, and they say, all right, what, maybe you get in touch with a client there and you can get off writing it up as trouble. I don't like that idea. Okay, well, what about solar? What about? Okay, I've been asked this too. Solar,
Energy.
solar energy credits. Okay,
That's
I think it's also interesting for for not few people. Solar credits, they you can get a write-off for as much as 20%, 26% of the cost.
thing, diba? We don't know that. Like,
26. Who was, you have no somebody else? Okay, somebody else. It's
Some of my-
it's 26%.
that's interesting. 20% you get
26.
26.
26%, yeah.
Oh,
26.
my clients.
Yeah.
26.
26%, and for over a number of years, I believe it's 5 to 10 years that you can
Also,
that you can recover the 26%.
Even at least you can cover 26% of the rental.
Not least. You just got to be outright purchase. Yeah. Even if it's financed.
Oh,
You don't have to pay cash. Yeah. It's
Wow.
finance. Yeah. So this year I have at least 5 clients who had their solar panels installed in 2021. Of course, it depends on the area of the panels and the energy kilowatt hours generated, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how they're compared to each other, but I've seen costs from 23 to 50,000. So really, what I'm trying to say is probably you have to do your diligence, right? You have to shop. You have to shop around. You have to shop around.
Interesting. Thank you.
20%, and of course, it still is. You still have the what do you call this? Battery powered vehicles. Of course, you still get credits for those too. Yeah.
It said so. Okay.
Interesting.
What else is on your list, Mia?
Oh, okay. How about, is there any tax benefit, or what is there any tax benefit of being a dual citizen? None.
Not offhand that I can think of. No.
None. Okay. How about more? There's more. Wait,
Okay.
there's more. How about cryptocurrency?
Oh. All right. Cryptocurrencies. Okay. Well, I think that at this point, this is what I can only discuss with cryptocurrency. You just like any other stock transactions, if you did not dispose, you did not sell, then there's no taxable event. Meaning that, okay, you have gains, right? The value went up. If you did not sell in 2021, then there's no taxability. But you have to, of course, disclose. They need that disclosure.
Is that true? Because last time we talked about I think we asked someone if cryptocurrencies would be part of your declarations now.
Yes, yes, they need that. They need that information.
Oh, really?
They
Okay.
need that information. Yeah.
Okay. Are they going to tax that?
Gains, of course.
The gains, yeah.
The gains are always.
Gains.
Gains are always. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
but-
what else? What else? Well, okay. Let me add something else here. Also this year, a lot of people are quite confused about the advanced child tax credit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened is this. This is what happened. Those money were supposed to be in normal times. They were supposed to be given in 2022, but they gave that.
Right.
Basically half of that last year.
Yeah.
So some people got as much as $4,000, $5,000. So now they went to the tax preparer, and their tax preparer says,
That's for
last year you got 6,000. Right now you're getting 500, or even negative. You have to pay, and the reason why is because they already got that last year.
yeah.
There's a lot of things going on, and the problem with the tax preparers right now is that it's not easy for us to verify. A lot of people don't know where that paper is. They have to go back to their bank accounts and look for the money. They were paid out from July to December last year. Staggering. That's the advanced child tax credit. That's why they call it advanced, because that was supposed to be for 2022. So a lot of people, I'm gonna say a lot. A lot of people are banking on that every year. So here comes tax season again, and they're expecting they done 6,000. It's only 1,500 because they got that last year. They got that last year. So guys, if you're one of those people who have kids and advanced tax credit, don't go so hard on your tax preparer, and say, hey, what are you doing? You screwed up my refund this year. No, that's not what happened. You got them last year.
You got them.
You got them last year.
Oh, this is a loaded topic.
Yeah.
Even people's stimulus money. They couldn't find that information. We need them. We need them to prepare your tax returns.
Yep. Oh well, that we will be taking care of these things when I get home, because
When you get back.
Yes, I left last February, so we couldn't rush through everything in that short span, like a month.
Yes, I know. And it just hit me now. You know what just hit me now? When I first appeared here, it was tax season, and my God, it's tax season again. I can't.
Yeah.
Where did the year go? Can't even imagine, right? We were talking about taxes the first time I was here.
For the tax. It's been a year. Oh wow.
Okay, anything else,
Right.
Mia? I think you have a whole list there.
Oh, that was my next question actually, about what you said, the children's.
Oh yeah, yes.
So after the break, how we can the
I didn't
best
get that. What was that? I'm sorry.
next tax season. The system, the one that you were telling me about, Butch, put all your gas expenses in one card. The best way to prepare for
Yeah, that's the best way.
taxes.
The best way.
The best
Yeah.
system to prepare
Yeah.
for next tax season.
For the next tax season. Okay, I think we should start with that as your New Year's resolution.
Yes. The best systems to prepare for next
Yeah,
tax season.
just boxes, right? And drop in the proper places.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah, that's it for
Are
me.
we going to break or no more?
Huh?
Wow, we didn't take a break.
We did not take a break.
Well,
For
you
us.
know, we
Grabe.
that compensated for the lost time
I
when
guess-
Dot was scrambling to get connected to the internet.
Ako, can take first time. Grabe si Butch.
So we have
Ayun na, sige. Butch, share your system, yung mga systems on how to prepare.
so nothing else, right?
Not from me.
I-prepare mo, yun nga, yung mo tips on how to prepare for next tax season.
What's that?
We have
Oh,
We're losing audio. Yeah.
yeah, me too. I'm listening.
Okay, so I guess there's another show after us. Is there another show after this, Cleo?
Okay. All right.
Okay, I see. So, Butch, as much as we would like to hear the tips you have, maybe you can give us 2 or 3 before we go.
Yeah, sure. Always, if you have a business, always have a separate bank account, have a separate, credit card, to use. Don't mix stuff. It's terrible. It is terrible. Even no matter how small the business is, get a separate bank account, get a separate credit card.
Okay.
Receipts, you don't have to be that crazy. Like what Mia said, you get a couple of boxes somewhere. When you get home, drop those receipts in their proper classification. This is for gas, this is for my meals, this is for office supplies. It's a lot easier. The bank statement itself and the credit card statement itself, if it's 99% of the transactions there are business, then it's business. It takes a lot of time and effort separating. And then also maybe this is what I've noticed too, a lot of these payment online intermediaries, they're charging a lot. Charging as much as 3%. You bill somebody for $100, they pay you online. They, without mentioning who these are, they take $3 of that. You bill your client $1,000, and none of them are profit, and they take $30 of that. Like I own a computer company. I own 50% of a computer company. So we bill our client labor and materials. Labor is, let's say only $200. The materials, which we're not making any money of, is $800. That's the computer. We sell somebody a computer, $800. We don't make any money there. Labor, we make $200. Let's say, just say that's $1,000, right? They pay you through an intermediary. They take 3%. That's $30. It's just,
Okay.
So some of my clients, I say, please send me a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. It's just
Right.
Yeah. It's getting so expensive.
So this episode has really empowered us in taking charge of our money, taking charge of our taxes, and how we prepare for everything for tax season. And it's not just about money, it's also about mindset. The mindset we have about our life, about how we organize our life. So we take control of things that we
You're breaking up.
control and leave the rules that we believe in and we worship. And so with that, then we just thank you so much, Butch and Mia and our listeners,
Pleasure.
and our audience, and Kuya Yon, PH, and everyone for this very enriching hour. So the hour just went by without us noticing that we should have had a break 30 minutes ago. So we will put the break right here, right
here. Thank you
now,
very much, guys.
as we
Thank
end
you.
this show. So towards Mia, take it away, Mia. Take us out of here. Thank you so much, Mia. Go.
Inflation is taxation.
Yeah.
Legislation. Adios, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you too. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
On the dot.
Heading to Las Vegas? Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate? From city view lofts, high rises, lakefront villas, mountain view homes, and all types of residential properties Vegas has to offer. Follow Mia to the road of your dreams to home ownership. Call 702-281-9063 or visit www.benjaminamiacasino.com. Mia is also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. With Mia Casino, you can be sure you get real estate with integrity. On the Dot is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC.